Welcome back all, Laura here. So we're going to continue on with our little treasure slash Korok seed hunt of the Lake Floria area. And I think I said we were going to meet back up at this shrine slash stable, but I'm actually going to get there another way. We'll meet back up at our Pharaoh Tower, and we're ultimately going to be heading toward this direction. Lots of floating treasure in the lake down there. Not only that, right next to the tower here, we've got some more goodies. If you fly over this little lake, there's a lake that's kind of like northwest of the Pharaoh Tower, and it's one that you can stand in. You don't have to like swim in. And there's a Korok seed running around down here on the ground, and you should be seeing it on my screen. It's one of those little glittery, glistening things going on. And it's doing a big figure 8 down here on the water, so it's pretty easy to head it off at the pass, if you know that. Okay, so that's where that is. There's some banana trees down here as well. So kind of worth our effort to come down here and get all that. Let's go ahead and get back over to our tower. And right underneath the tower, there's going to be another treasure chest. It's going to be under one of those stasis plate things. And it's got another silver rupee in there. Now do keep in mind there's a dancing idiot down there, so we're going to make good use of all that extra stamina we've accumulated. And we're going to do some mid-air bow and arrow archery here. Try to get the headshots to make sure you get them dead. Okay, and I want to say it's that one over there, I think. No, it doesn't look right. I think it's this one. Yippers. Alright, so literally right next to the tower there. Okay, so now let's head back toward our pin. And we're not going to actually go into the water just yet. We're actually going to fly just short of the water. And, there's a bunch of good gemstones right there on the ledge. I'll show you here in a minute where that's at. And it never hurts to pick the rocks back up to see if those lizards have respawned. Alright, so as you can see, we are now at the edge, and there's our pin. And this is going to be where those gemstones are going to be. Sometimes you'll see a beetle down here, or a lizard. I'm not having any luck today. Oh no! Yeah, sometimes unfortunately if you use a bomb they'll end up right over the water's edge there. And you can't get them once they get into the water, unfortunately. So normally those are quite lucrative. I got a lot of flint and rock salt out of that trip. Never fear, the flint you'll actually be selling at Rito Village for 100 rupees for every 10. So I usually end up with over 50 when I get there for a quick 500 rupees, believe it or not. Alright folks, yellow rune should show you the way. As you can see, there's a treasure chest in there. Oh no! Sometimes I get in a hurry and I forget which stamp I'm on. And I like the yellow rune because it shows you the metal and the wooden treasure chests. So it's always the way to go. Use the yellow rune. Speaking of which, there's some floating ones right there. And it looks like we got an Octorok here. Come on, Link. Sort it out, brother. Alright. Yellow rune once again. You'll see some more sunken treasure. I hate it when I'm standing on the one that breaks. Yeah, there was another sunken one around here somewhere. There we go. Then we got one on top of this little island. It doesn't light up with a rune, as you can see. This is what I call a tricky camouflage treasure chest. You just kind of have to know where they're at, or, you know, see them when you're looking around. Either way, they're kind of hard to spot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tech refresh that boomerang at this point. And as you can see, we got some more floating treasure. Silver bow, don't bother with it. It's a crappy bow, not very durable. It's best to just leave that one alone. Alright folks, we're gonna kind of go a little bit out of the way at this point. There's a couple more treasure chests. There's actually treasure chests behind the waterfall as well, but they're not good weapons. They're more boomerangs and some of those stupid lightning rods. So it's really difficult to get to because of the waterfall, the rushing water, and you have to climb up to these ledges behind the water. I just don't recommend it. It's really not worth your effort. But they are there, and you now know, in case you really want to go get them. They're behind most of the waterfalls in the lake area. In fact, you can kind of see that ledge sticking out through the water, the rushing water. That's where that treasure chest would be. But I'm not going to bother. Okay, you can already see one of the chests sliding up here underwater. And we got some more floating here as well. Now these are rather deep, so you're going to have to kind of get right on top of them Not directly, otherwise you won't be able to get them with magnesis. Oh yeah, I want to show you on the map where we're at now. But kind of just above and slightly off to the side. And that should get you within range of picking those up. Come on, Link. Flint? Who puts flint in a treasure chest? Come on now. Okay, and I will put the stamps here just because I don't want to confuse those floating with those that are sunken. Alright, a little further, it's not lighting up yet, but there's another treasure chest over toward the other cliff wall. And try to get almost on top of, but not directly over. Whoops. That should work right there. Ah, nuts. I walked right off the ledge. Fail! Okay, so yeah, they're... You have to be almost right above those to get them because they're so deep. Alright, folks. That's the next round of chests. What's next on the hit list? We are now going to work back to our lakeside stable shrine. Halt the tilt. We're going to get a couple of more Korok seeds, and there's some more treasure, both floating and sunken, when we come back.